talk,
Yeah.
just rap pack. Besides that,
Yeah.
nobody I trust.
Back again like I never left. Young Sinatra, that's to the death. We turned up till we go deaf. Rap pack to my last breath. I cut records like Kid Cudi. Day and night, that's all the time. From the underground to the mainstream, my same team get all the shine. They wanna beef, but I never knew. I just keep the peace and get revenue. Stay true, they never do. Cut all ties, I sever. These rappers like women, that's off of they pill. We keeping it real, but they flow is irregular.
Oh, you can't make this shit up. Hey guys, welcome back to Caffeinated Comic Books. I'm your host, the King of Caffeine. God damn, I don't have nearly enough of it in me right now for this. Monarch of the Mocha and ruler of the roast. And today, we are not talking about Captain Marvel, and not talking about Comicsgate, though we'll get to that later on today. Don't you worry. But right now, we're talking about Alita, Battle Angel, and Screen Rant's absurd article by Molly Freeman. Oof. Now, this is an article from 2 days ago, so I'm a little late to the game on here. I actually was having to get a new computer because, let me tell you something. When you're editing a video and your editing software freezes for about 5 minutes every 15 minutes, it's a little frustrating. But now I don't have to worry about that. But let's get into this. I'm sorry. Alita has a design problem, but it's not the big eyes. Mild spoilers ahead for those of you who haven't seen the movie. Also, for those of you who haven't seen the movie, get out there and see it because the movie is fantastic. It is more than 90% original manga accurate in the narrative, in the characterizations, and it is just an overall gorgeous film. I saw a late showing of it the other night. I'm going to see it at least 1 or 2 more times in theaters, probably in IMAX, maybe IMAX 3D. We'll see. I don't necessarily want to go broke before the end of the month's over. But let's get into this. Alita Battle Angel brings Alita's big eyes to life in stunning fashion, making them look incredibly believable. But the movie fails to compellingly explain why her android body conforms to a sexualized, ideal body type, because why would we want something ideal to look at? Robert Rodriguez's Alita Battle Angel adapts Yukido Kishiro's Battle Angel Alita manga for the big screen, bringing this character to live action using CGI to transform actress Rosa Salazar, who did a phenomenal job with the character, by the way, into the hero. Alita Battle Angel works as an origin story for Alita, with the garbage tier, this is garbage tier, with the android's core being salvaged by Dr. Dyson Ito, Christoph Waltz, also incredible in the film. Alita spends much of the movie attempting to discover who she was and forging a path for the person she wants to be. That's pretty accurate. During the first 2 acts of Battle Angel, Alita utilizes the body that Ito created for his sickly daughter before she was murdered. Super tragic. In the second act, Alita discovers an android warrior's body on a ship belonging to the United Republics of Mars, or ERM, and feels a connection to it. Yeah, because it was kind of made for her. After her battle against Gruishka, he was also pretty good in the movie, in which the body created by Ito is destroyed, he attaches her to the ERM tech body. It's here that Alita finally becomes the character from the manga. Sexualized adult body and all. But the explanation the movie gives for why she looks that way is eye-rollingly bad. Not even a little bit. But okay. Ostensibly, Alita Battle Angel depicts Alita with big eyes and a sexualized, ideal type of body because that's how the character looks in the manga. No shit, idiot. We can presume the movie didn't want to reimagine or redesign the character in any way, and the filmmakers went to great lengths to bring Alita's uniquely large eyes to life. They fit in so well that I almost didn't notice how big they were. It seemed natural. They did such a great job animating those. However, the movie never explicitly explains why Alita's eyes are so big. Well, it's not really necessary. It's kind of just implied. We do see in flashback we do see in flashbacks or in a flashback, God damn, do you people not have editors? That all the other androids had eyes like that. So it's part of their design. Duh. But Battle Angel goes to the trouble of explaining why Alita's body transforms from how she originally found it to a body with large breasts, a small waist, and an overall thin appearance. After Ito connects Alita's core to the body, it transforms, and Nurse Jihad, I think I'm pronouncing that right, she was a small role in the film, but a very good one, makes a comment that the tech is conforming to Alita's idea of how she should look. Her exact words were, the body is changing to how you see yourself. Not, see, this right here, this is you trying to push a narrative of her body is changing to how people are making her feel how she should look. No. No, it's changing to how she wants to look, how she sees herself. There's a big difference there, idiot. And it looks badass. The contrast between how the movie treats Alita's eyes, which are big just because that's the way she and the androids were designed, versus her body, which is given an actual expositional explanation. It's a freaking one line of, hey, this new body is altering to how you see yourself. Whoop-de-freaking-do. Implies that the filmmakers knew they'd need to explain why her body became oversexual. I'm gonna flip a table. The filmmakers knew they'd need to justify why Alita went from the muscular appearance of the original body to the sexualized feminine body it becomes in order to maintain the character's manga design. And their justification is ridiculous in its delivery. No, it's not. You're just finding something to bitch about. And you would do that regardless. Like, don't try to pretend like you weren't going to shit on this film because people wanted to go see it instead of Captain Marvel anyway. God. Rather than implicitly explain Alita's body looks how it does because it's how the androids were designed, similar to why her eyes are large, Battle Angel plays it off like this is Alita's own ideal warrior body, one with sexualized proportions and seemingly very little muscle. Okay, so, spoiler alert, she's fallen in love with a boy, and she has this own internalized idea of how she sees herself at her best. And this is the idea, and she wants to look a certain way. She wants to look a certain way because she wants to come off as attractive as possible to the boy. This is how normal, real human beings are. I'm sorry, what was your name again? Molly? Holly? Jolly old Molly Freeman here. People like to look attractive, and this is very attractive. And as far as oversexualized, you're off your nut. How is this oversexualized? You're acting like she's rocking a freaking set of double D's here. I mean, what? What? You're acting like this is freaking 90s Pam Anderson. I can't. Sure, we know Alita was likely programmed to believe that. No, oh my god. But the way the movie depicts this scene, especially in the context of having established Alita as a free-thinking and rebellious character, having her conform to anyone else's ideal doesn't make sense. So you're criticizing her because she's a free-thinking female character who chose to look sexy. See, this is the problem with you people. You SJW rejects. People aren't allowed to look a certain way to you. People aren't allowed to look attractive if they choose it. But I thought you're all about female empowerment. No? Why are you criticizing minority? Get the hell out of here. Further, it doesn't make sense that any woman, human or cyborg, having the opportunity to transform their body into that of a warrior's would enlarge their breasts and trim her arms, waists, and legs. For examples of how actual women think warrior women should look, actually, you have no business talking about actual women. Just look to the redesign. She-Ra on bad example. Bad example. All credibility lost. I'm sorry. On Netflix, this animated show, or the Amazonian warriors of Themyscira and Patty Jenkins' one. Did you see that movie? Like, did you see the women? Not all of the Amazonian warriors were bodybuilder build types, female bodybuilder build types. Like, did you see the, like, main character? Did you pay attention at all? Gal Gadot isn't exactly She-Hulk. In fact, when the movie was initially announced and she was announced as being cast as Diana, that was an initial criticism I had. I was like, you're gorgeous. I loved you in the Fast and the Furious films, but you're kind of skinny. I don't know, but okay, I'll give you a shot. She bulked up a little bit, but she's not She-Hulk. She's still very trim. Her arms aren't huge. She girthed up the thighs a little bit. But this might sound terrible, but look at her chest too. They're about the same. If anything, Gal Gadot's is a little bit bigger in that movie. That might be partly due to the fact that she was pregnant during the filming, but that's called biology. What's the inside of your colon look like? Because your head's so far up your ass, you gotta know. Jeez. To imply that Alita would choose a sexualized ideal female body type over more practical... Yeah, this is... over a more practical, less sexualized one isn't just laughable. It goes against everything established about her character. How? Have you read the manga? Have you seen the animation? Did you go see the movie? Did you actually pay attention? Or were you busy taking down your stupid SJW notes? She's a character who is depicted using her body to fight and isn't ever shown caring much about how it looks. False. False. There is a moment that she has with her love interest in the movie, and she's concerned because they're having their first real kind of romantic moment together, or first moment of acknowledging the romantic tension between the two, wherein she says something to the effect of, it doesn't bother you, right, that I'm a cyborg, and human mind, human brain, but my body is a machine. And then love interest Hugo responds with, you're the most human person I've ever met. Good scene. Human is something that these people that write articles like these are not. Because a human would be like, you go, girl. You look as good as you want. You want double D's and a booty the size of a J-Lo's? Go for it. You do you. You want a body type more like Mila Jovovich? Why not? Who cares? You do you. But to pretend like this is some massive offense, like to feign offense at something like this is absurdity of the highest order. She's a character who is depicted using her body to fight and isn't ever shown caring much about how it looks. Again, talked about how that was false, but in the moment of her transformation, all that seems to be thrown out the window, simply so the movie can justify making sure their main female character has a sexy body. Well, newsflash, bitch! A lot of the people going to see this movie were male. Vast majority of the male population of this planet, one I'm really wondering if you're actually from, debatable, prefer to look at females who are attractive. Now, maybe this offends you, because maybe you're not. And maybe this is just your own jealousy coming out into your writing. Not a good look. Not a good look. Jealousy is a bad color on you. But a lot of people were fans of the original manga, and every single person that I have spoken with in person and online who was a fan of the manga like myself decades ago loves this film. And nobody, both my male and female friends, is bitching about how Alita's body looks. It's just you. Okay? It's a disservice, not just to the character of Alita, but to Alita Battle Angel's female viewers. You're a disservice to female readers with your garbage tier editing and your stupid narrative. So, GTFO.